program was in honor of Chase Kowalski, a young boy who lost his life in the Newtown tragedy. The purpose was also to be able to expose children who would not necessarily have an opportunity to be involved in sports of biking, running, and swimming.
Over the summer of 2016, I worked with kids of all athletic degrees, teaching them on a daily basis proper nutrition, teaching them proper movement techniques in regards to running, and other techniques that would allow them to compete in a triathlon.
So the training was hard, but it was fun sometimes. After we do bikes, we would always go swimming. Swimming would be my favorite one because we would get to go to the pool. But the lake, I do not really like because it was all dirty and all. That's almost like fish all over the place. And
I think for us, some of the challenges were seeing that most of our participants had never really had any actual training in any of the 3 sports necessary to complete the triathlon. So we worked through a lot of the challenges that came along with that, such as fear of the water, being able to swim on their own, just actually transitioning from a pool into a pond-like setting, which for a lot of the children was really a little bit frightening. But we were able to work through all that, and I think the most exciting thing was to be able to see each of those children participate and complete all 3 aspects of that triathlon.
Hi, my name is Abby, and I did the Race for Chase Triathlon. We were running, biking, and swimming. My family was there supporting me, and my friends were there with me too.
My name is Michael Crafter. I'm the educational coordinator with the Norwalk Housing Authority. I've worked with the kids who live at Washington Village who were part of the Race for Chase, a triathlon. 4 kids attended that. It was an amazing, amazing day. The kids showed great perseverance. There was challenges there. They had to run up the hills with their bare feet. I saw them struggle as they went up the hill. So I was there encouraging them. The parents were there encouraging them. They were taking photos. They were happy. They were laughing. I was excited about the event. There were many kids from all over Connecticut. Of course, it was an emotional but a very passionate and very energized day.
So it wasn't just always sport-minded. We were looking to train the whole human, from the brain all the way down to the pinky toe. And that means that these kids were not only running and biking and swimming, but these kids were also learning about yoga, learning about their bodies, learning how to be citizens in a community. And from that point of view, I think the kids got a lot out of the program.
Also, I was amazed at the perseverance of Talishka at the end of the finish line. She had everyone working with her, all the YMCA staff were there. It must have been like over 33, 40 people running with her to the finish line. I know it was tough for her, but she did an amazing job, and she just pushed through and gave it her all, and that's what I love to see. So
there was a lot of support from parents and from people all across Connecticut. For a lot of these kids, it was an overwhelming experience, but at the end of the day, they did it. And I think the feeling that these kids got at the end of it was something of pride, that they had done something that they didn't think that they could do.
I was running with Mike, and yeah, I was running with him. And then in the beginning, he was biking with me, but I told him he could go. I could go down the hill. Yeah, and he was waiting for me at the finish line.
one of the great experiences with participating on the Race for Chase was
seeing the families. One of the families was actually celebrating their son's birthday that day, so he had an amazing experience because he had to bike, and he loved the idea of he would get a free bike at the end of it. So the family really did enjoy the race, and for them it was a boost of self-esteem, and they're beginning to think about healthy eating and wellness. This is something that's different that they haven't talked about in a while. So it's good to see that families are now taking initiative to be more healthier.